welcome everyone to the Tri-County Colt League Baseball Championship on Lawrence County SportsNet. Today, it's game one of a possible two-game matchup featuring the Newcastle Red Hurricanes and the Lakeview Sailors. Hello everybody, Tyler Polk with you here from beautiful Lakeview High School alongside Tyler Aaron. Matt Flannery, our producer. Newcastle looking to capture a second straight championship, but they need to take care of business in game one. And Alex Rogers at the plate gets one into right field for a base hit.
Great way to lead things off for the Red Hurricanes with your leadoff guy and Rogers getting on first. You got to win two today to come out with the championship today for Newcastle. So great start to this game.
Newcastle did this last year against Sharon in the 2024 championship. So they're not accustomed to this. Breaking ball down low for a ball 1-0. To Angelo DeSalvo. He finished off the game on Thursday versus Karn City. Drops one back foul, 1-1 count. His brother Carlo pitched a gem for Newcastle against Karn City to earn them this trip to the championship game. Carlo DeSalvo, he had 12 strikeouts in that game. On the ground, through the hole in the left field for a base hit. So back-to-back singles to begin the game for Newcastle.
Put two runners on early, two hitters, two base runners already for Newcastle. So just keep on working what you're doing right here with Paul Malley coming up the bat.
Paul Malley, this is the man who hit a 3-run inside the park home run to put Newcastle ahead to for good 4-2 on the way to a 9-2 victory. Breaking ball outside edge misses 1-0. The 1-0 to Malley. Up the middle to short. A flip over for one. Play over to second. No play made. It's a fielder's choice as Rogers makes his way over to third. DeSalvo banished for our first out here in the top of the first. Carlo DeSalvo at the plate. The aforementioned man who had 12 strikeouts on the bump. Breaking ball. Wait for a strike. Check on the runner at first. Malley, he's back in safely. So after DeSalvo, in the 5 hole is Gio Miller. 6th spot, Kanan Lynch. 7th spot, Dom Flipone. 8th spot, Josh Pounds. And rounding out the lineup is Parker Bailey in the 9 hole. 1-1 count. There's the 1-1. Fouled back. 1-2 on Carlo DeSalvo. Working as the designated hitter today, Jackson Latta is the pitcher for Newcastle. This game originally scheduled for Friday, directly after that championship, but the Hurricanes were given a period of rest. So this game played on Monday, and this is through the hole in the left field for a base hit. Rogers scores. Coming around from first is Malley. He scores as well, 2-0 Newcastle in game one of the championship.
This ball was roped down the third baseline and just got underneath the glove of Parker Montgomery over at third base. And Newcastle takes advantage of it, puts two on the board, exactly what you want to do if you're the Red Hurricanes.
3 hits, 2 runs. Swing and a miss by Gio Miller for strike one. Miller will play second base today for the Red Hurricanes. The 0-1 fouled back quickly, 0-2. Max Bell on the bump for Lakeview. Jackson Bachner, Lucas Fagley, and Brady Martin, in right field. 0-2, good take by Miller. 1-2 count. Tanner Vincent at first base. JT Cook second. Cody Fagley at shortstop. Third base, Parker Montgomery. And catching is William Regal. 1-2 is outside as well. 2-2. Two to Miller. He files it back. Count stays the same. And should Newcastle win this first game, we're set up for the winner take all to start at 6 p.m. This game started a little bit earlier than originally scheduled. Miller flies one left side, but it goes foul. Very nice field out here in Lakeview. As you can see, it has the typical, well, usually typical, more turf around Western Pennsylvania. 2-2 swung on and missed by Miller for the first strikeout for Bell. 2 away. Typically, we have turf on the infield, but it's dirt here. Grass all around, so a beautiful day like this, ideal conditions as Kanan Lynch, the right fielder, steps in. Goes for the ceiling, swings and misses for strike one. Bell working quickly as that's a scrubber on the ground, and it gets past the second baseman and in the right field for a base hit.
It was a long run over at second by JT Cook to get over to it, and it just bounces off the glove into right field. Just another unfortunate play in the infield. We saw 2 runs come in off of a ground ball to third to Montgomery. That one just squeaks by through the hole, and 2 runners on again for Newcastle.
Here's the first baseman, Don Flapone. Swings and misses for strike one. So 2 down. Runners at first and second. A 1-strike count for Flapone. The 0-1. Breaking ball. Cuts into the middle for a strike. 0-2 quickly. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back. 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2 to Flapone. Fastball high. 1-2. Colt League baseball is effectively high school baseball, as they're all the same age as there. The 1-2. Chopper up the middle. Fagley collects, throws on the first in time to retire the side. Play goes 6-3 to retire. That's 4 hits, scoring 2. And 2 are left on, no errors. Well, that's to the bottom of the first. Lakeview coming to bat. They're down 2-0. Newcastle ahead on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Opal or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Bottom of the first here in the Tri-Counties Colt League Baseball Championship. Lakeview, the home team, will bat second. And Tyler, you have their lineup for us?
Yes, Lucas Fagley will bat first, followed by Cody Fagley over at shortstop, bat second. Batting third, Maddox Bell, the pitcher, batting at the cleanup spot. Parker Montgomery over at third base, batting fifth. Tanner Vincent at first base. Brady Martin will bat sixth over in right field. William Regal will bat seventh. Batting eighth, Jackson Booner. And then JT Cook rounding out the batting order for Lakeview.
Thanks, Tyler. 1-0 count now for Lucas Fagley. That one off the mitt of Paul Malley. 2-0 count. Give you a defensive alignment for Newcastle after the completion of this at-bat. There's the 2-0, and that pings Fagley, so he'll get a hit by pitch, and he'll be on first with no one gone. Defensive alignment for the Red Hurricanes, Alex Rogers in left field with Parker Bailey in center, Kanan Lynch in right. Don Flipone at first, Gio Miller at second, shortstop Angelo DeSalvo, third base Josh Pounds, catching is Paul Malley, and on the mound for the Red Hurricane is number 99, Jackson Latta. Here's Cody Fagley at the plate, breaking ball at his feet, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Runner goes. Fagley down the second, and he has a stolen base.
It's a quick jump off the bag by Fagley over at first base and slid late, so you slide into second base faster. Usually runners slide a little bit earlier than that, but almost came off the other side of the bag.
Now he's running again, this time to third, and he steals that as well. So a 4-pitch walk and also a stolen third base, and good start going for Lakeview on the base pass.
Gotta love that if you are a Lakeview fan, as Lucas Fagley steals 2 bases on 2 pitches, a 4-pitch walk, in command now with runners on the corners. And your pitcher batting .381 and Maddox Bell batting.
So did they switch something up with the lineup? Got it. Error with the name pronunciation, Jackson Boofner. Boffner. Maddox Bell at the plate, runners at the corners, no one gone. First pitch to Bell. It's inside and low for a ball, 1-0. And it's a little bit of trouble for Jackson Latta, who's thrown outside of that hit by pitch 6 balls. Now he gets a strike. 1-1 count. Latta from the stretch. Here's the 1-1. Ripped into right center field. And that will score Lucas Fagley. Coming around second and going to third is Cody Fagley. Maddox Bell with an RBI single. It's now 2-1.
Just an absolute liner right to second. No chance for Gio Miller at second base to get to that one. and puts Lakeview on the ropes of tying back this game after letting up 2 in the top half of the first.
So a hit by pitch, a base on balls, 2 stolen bases for Lucas Fagley. Gets him in third and he scores. Parker Montgomery swings and misses for strike 1. That's the first swing and miss induced by Lada today. The 0-1. Right down the middle for strike 2. Sort of shocked not to see Carlo DeSalvo make another trip to the mound, especially after 12 strikeouts. There was enough time past the limit for him in which he could have gone again if he wanted to. Instead, coaching staff for Newcastle opting to go in a different path. Still no one gone. 0-2 count, ripped into left field for a base hit. Cody Fagley scores, and Lakeview has tied it up at 2 apiece here in the bottom of the first.
Got to give a lot of credit to Maddox Bell, who was taking off for second as the pitch was coming in, so that kind of forced Angelo DeSalvo to cover that second base bag, and that ball got hit right to shortstop, right where DeSalvo was standing. And when you go to cover the bag, you're obviously not in position to make a play there, and goes right into the outfield, and we have a tie ball game.
So 2-2 ball game. No one gone. Runners at first and second. And another one trying to set up inside with Lada going to the feet for a ball. This time to Tanner Vincent for a 1-0 count. Is he trying to induce a ground ball in that situation? There's the 1-0. Another one, this time it hops to the dirt.
I think a ground ball is necessary in like that situation. Because based off of that hit, it pulled DeSalvo towards second base, puts it right in the hole in between Pounds and DeSalvo.
2-0's popped up, left side, out of play.
You know, Tyler, an interesting note is both teams, red jerseys, white pants. Only really difference on the back of the uniforms is Lakeview has the white outline around their numbers, while Newcastle doesn't. Also, Lada has an all-white Newcastle hat. Everyone else has the tri-colored hats for the Red Hurricanes.
Yeah, it's a red-on-red matchup, 3-1. So you could say that everyone was left on red.
To see a red.
I'm here all week, 3-1. Misses, ball 4, second walk issued by Lada, and that loads the bases.
That's already the second free pass given up by Jackson Lada. So far, he's already hit a batter, and it looks like his day is done early.
Not the start you want to see for Newcastle, as out goes Lada, and they'll have a new pitcher coming in. We'll have that for you as we'll take a break. 2-2 all here in the bottom of the first on LC SportsNet.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder. Whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
1-1 count as we welcome you back here on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Now pitching for the Red Hurricane is number 31, Josh Pounds. He moves to the mound from third, 1-1, low, 2-1. At third is Don Flipone. He moves from first to third, and coming into the game is Carlo DeSalvo. He'll play first base. 2-1's ripped in the air to left field, and it just gets down before the wall. Two more runs coming in to score. Montgomery coming in alongside number 9 for Lakeview, Aiden English. It's now 4-2.
That's about the
Lakeview.
longest single you'll ever see, as Tanner Vincent only advanced one base to second. Just absolute roped ball.
On the ground to second. Miller flips it over for 1. Back to first for 2. Double play. So William Regal grounds into a double play. As that erases Vincent will head to third. Martin is out. Two away. Strike for Jackson Bufner. I want to make sure that I recognize this. This Lakeview team has a William Regal and an Aiden English, so it's the WWE team here. One to Bufner. Strike 1 and 2. One two's in the dirt. Vincent held up. And he'll stay at third, 2-2. Two away, 4 runs in on 2 hits. There's the 2-2. Bufner watches it go low and away. Full count. Two outs, runner on third. Here's the payoff. Misses ball 4, so runners back to the corners for Lakeview with 2 outs, and they've gone through the whole 9, as coming up next is JT Cook, the second baseman. Third total walk issued in this inning, first by Pounds. Fourth, actually, if you count the hit by pitch, based on balls 3. Check on Cook. He's back, or Bufner rather, as Cook looks for his first pitch. Pounds fires and issues a strike, 0-1. corners, 2 outs. Here's the 0-1. Slider away. Ball on the strike. Newcastle hit them with their best shot in the top of the first with 2. Lakeview's countered back with 4. Off the post with the shot foul, 1-2. Three hits, 4 runs for the Sailors. There's the 1-2. Breaking ball high, 2-2. Two. Off the knuckles to third. Slow roller. Flipone fires across the diamond in time to retire to side. 4 runs on 3 hits. 2 left on, no errors. Here's we'll end the first inning, and what a first inning it was. 4-2 Lakeview here in the Tri-County Colt League Baseball Championship game on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Since 1911, the City Rescue Mission has been serving our community by providing food for the hungry, shelter for the homeless, and hope for the lost. We continue to love all that come through our doors, extending mercy and providing grace just as God has done for each of us, serving with a compassionate heart and sharing the good news of the gospel and the hope we all have in Jesus Christ, just like we've done since 1911. We can't do this alone, and we continue to need your help.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
And we're back here from Lakeview High School. It's the Tri-County Colt League Baseball Championship. Newcastle needing a victory to force a deciding Game 2 at 6 p.m. Picked up 2 in the top of the first inning before the Sailors bounced back with 4 of their own to take a 4-2 lead here into the top of the second. Josh Pounds, Parker Bailey, and Alex Rogers, as it's 8-9-1 at the plate for Newcastle. Pounds started as the third baseman, now pitching, has a 1-1 count. 1-1 swung on and missed. Ball and 2 strikes, and Newcastle had this. They didn't get off to the best start against Karnes City in the elimination semi. 1-2. Pounds went as he hustles down the first base line, but it's collected by the catcher for Lakeview, William Regal, to throw on to first, and Vincent able to complete the strikeout as that went 2-3.
It's a great throw there by Regal. Get back to the edge of the backstop, throw it just over the head of Pounds, right into Vincent's glove. And a very close bang-bang play at first, but the out is recorded.
Second strikeout going for Maddox Bell. Ball to Parker Bailey, the center fielder. 1-0 count. Low, 2-0. 2-0 to Bailey goes well outside and away from the catcher's mitt, 3-0. Back to the top of the order after this at bat. Here's the 3-0. Fired in low. It's a 4-pitch walk. First walk issued by Maddox Bell today. Runner at first with one away. Here for the leadoff man, Alex Rogers, singled and later scored. Ball gets away from the catcher, Regal, and it will allow Bailey to make his way over to second on the wild pitch. One 0 for Rogers. Another one gets away from the catcher, Regal. Bailey will take another base. That one was right at the feet of Regal, and he just didn't know where it went. Two 0. Dirt again, 3-0. Rio misses outside, so runners on the corners. Second straight walk issued. Suddenly things getting away from Bell.
Yeah, back-to-back free passes with Angelo DeSalvo up, and we've already seen last inning, he's 1 for 1 today. So right at the top of the order.
First pitch going is the runner Rogers. Bounces away from Regal again. It's a stolen base. So just like that, Newcastle, they put it into a gap. It's a tied ball game again. Salvo has a 1-0 count. Two runners in scoring position, one out. There's the 1-0. Popped out of play, foul. A ball and a strike. .86 degrees and sunny today, but it has to be feeling like you're in the 90s out there. 1-1. Inside, good block by Regal. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Mighty wave and a miss by DeSalvo, 2-2. Bell's got to have this one, no doubt. Let's step off the mound for a second to regain his thoughts. At the stretch, here's the 2-2. Poked at, opposite field, fouled out, and play right side. Bell ready, here's the 2-2. Inside, count full. A base is open at first, but bases loaded, one out. A Newcastle team that has showed offensively that if they get an opportunity, they can run it up a little bit.
Well, if you're Bell, you don't want to walk 3 straight batters here and put bases loaded for Carlo DeSalvo and the cleanup hitter.
3-2 popped up, right side. Out of play. Vincent had an opportunity to take a look at it. watched it pass by. Still a 3-2 count. Here's the pitch to DeSalvo. Fly ball right field. Martin underneath it. Makes the catch, tagging up. Parker Bailey to play at the plate is bobbled. And a run scores. Now 4-3 Newcastle. A sacrifice fly to right field for Angelo DeSalvo.
It's a great throw by Brady Martin. One hopper right to Regal at the plate. Just misplayed it. And just a great on-target throw. And if Regal caught it, maybe a double play ball on that one.
Rogers in the interim also tagged up from second, taking advantage, and is now at third. 2 away, and here's Paul Malley. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored. First pitch inside. 1-0 count. 47 pitches for Maddox Bell. From the wind, here's the 1-0. Ripped right field and foul. Malley steps back into the right-handed batter's box. He's very much inside on the line of that box. Here's the 1-1. Off the knuckles, foul. Out goes the 1-2. Newcastle has not registered a hit in this inning, but they have cut the deficit to 1. There's the 1-2. Inside on Malley. Got away from the catcher to not allow a batter's interference, and that would have been the inning. So good work by him of allowing an opportunity for that throw at third by Regal. Possible. Here's the 2-2. And he rips this one to center field. Getting down. Catch made by Lucas Fagley in center field to retire the side. No hits, no errors. 1 left on base, 1 run scored for Newcastle. They cut the deficit to 1. Led to the bottom of the second, 4-3 Lakeview on LC SportsNet.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
4-3 is our score. Lakeview ahead here in the Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship game. Lakeview trying to wrap up Game 1 with a victory as that ends the season, and they are the champions. And what a run it's been. Lakeview last year did not make the tournament, and they finished the season with only 1 loss, and that came to Franklin 2-0 on June 27th. So we're back to the top of the order. Lucas Fagley, Cody Fagley, and Maddox Bell, 1, 2, 3 for Lakeview to come up. And now you're going to try, if you're Josh Pounds, to make sure Fagley's out and he doesn't make a base. Fly ball, opposite field to left. Pacing back to make the catch is Alex Rogers in left field. So on one pitch, one out.
Rogers didn't really have to move much out there in left field to get to that one. So the ball's hit pretty much right to him, just a couple steps to his right and back. Able to make the first play easily.
That's Cody Fagley at the plate. Looks at a ball 1-0. Hitter-friendly ballpark here in Lakeview. 1-0 inside for a strike, 1-1. Heard it was about 300 to center. Something like that. 1-1. Good job to paint the inside by Pounds, 1 and 2. Newcastle will definitely take this over the expansive outfield in the Shannock they had to deal with on Thursday, but it did work out pretty well for them, in which they had a 3-run inside the park home run. 2-2. On the ground to third, Flipone fires to first. Good split by Carlo DeSalvo to make that play, 2 away.
Yeah, Flipone scoops that up on his backhand, fires across the diamond to first. And great job by Carlo DeSalvo. Again, really stretching out for that one and keeping that back foot on the first base bag.
Must have watched the new Mr. Fantastic movie. Fantastic Four, rather. Of course I biffed that. Strike 1 to Maddox Bell. Did you see that new Fantastic Four movie yet?
I did.
I haven't seen the Superman one yet. I got some work to do.
I recommend the Superman one. I thought it was better than the Fantastic Four movie. But the Fantastic Four movie's not bad either. I enjoyed it.
Here's the 1-1. Lazy fly ball to right field. Going into shallow territory is Miller. He makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Newcastle on defense as we play to complete 4-3 Lakeview. Coverage of the Tri-County's Colt League Baseball Championship on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
To complete here from Lakeview 4-3 Sailors, you're in the Tri-County Colt League Baseball Championship. Tyler Polk alongside Tyler Aaron, Matt Flannery, and Garrett Dolan. The Barron boys in the building, and I'll pass it off to one of them and Tyler Aaron for the middle three.
Thank you, Ty. It'll be Carlo DeSalvo, Gio Miller, and Kanan Lynch all due up the bat, the 4-5-6 hitters. I want to take a moment and look at the regular season numbers for Maddox Bell for the Lakeview Sailors. 5-1 record, pitched 44 1/3 innings pitched, gave up 24 hits, 64 strikeouts, 11 walks in 5 starts, And those 5 starts, 4 of those were complete games. A .63 ERA on the regular season for Bell. Here's the first pitch of the third. This one lined foul out of play. Carlo DeSalvo now in at first base after Lotta was taken out in the first. Oh, 0-2 is the count to DeSalvo. Just chops this one back to the backstop. Salvo 1 for 1 today, hit a single back in the first inning. Had a regular season batting average of 175. Here's the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. The third strikeout of the day for Bell. Retires the first batter of the inning. So that'll bring up Gio Miller. Second baseman struck out. Fastball upstairs. 2-0 now the count to Miller. 2-0 pitch. Fastball down low and away. Count moves up to 3-0. 3-0 pitch outside, ball 4, the third free pass of the day. So far given up by Bell. As the Red Hurricanes have a runner aboard here with only 1 away. Caden Lynch steps into the right-handed batter's box. Bell checks back at the runner. He will step off the mound. Miller did not go the full way back to touch first. First pitch in there for a strike. Lynch is 1 for 1 today. Singled back in the first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's hit out towards center field. Diving and making the catches. Fagley, step on first. It's a double play. A great play out in center field by Lucas Fagley. On the dive and throw it back into first to turn 2. And in 3 batters, 3 are down. Zeros all across the board here in the top half of the third inning. Newcastle still trails to Lakeview 4-3 after 2.5 complete.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Back here for the bottom half of the third inning. Parker Montgomery steps in to kick off the bottom half of the third. Josh Pounds out there. First pitch, ground ball to second. Miller charges up for it. Short throw on to first in time for the first out of the inning on the first pitch of the bottom half of the frame. Tanner Vincent come up to bat. Walked back in his first plate appearance in the first. First pitch down into the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Vincent, regular season batting average of 143. Hit 0 homers and 4 RBIs. Fastball high and away for a ball, 2-0 now the count to Vincent. Here's the 2-0. Fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. 2-1 now the count. Regular season stats for Josh Pounds, a 1-4 record, a 6.55 ERA. 2-1 pitch, well outside. Now up to a 3-1 count to Tanner Vincent. Here's the 3-1. Fastball, ground ball, diving is Miller. He gets it, throw on to first in time. Great play by Miller at second, diving out for it and making the play for the second out of the inning.
You were talking about a front slide in the last half inning. You didn't think he made it that one. I'm shocked Miller grabbed it because it looked like it got fumbled up in his equipment, but he was able to stag it out and throw on to first. What a play.
The dive made him lose his sunglasses. This one a liner off of the leg of Flapone. And Martin reaches first base. As the ball came up past the glove of Flapone and off his leg and kicked out towards shortstop.
And that's a tough one. It wasn't hard hit. So you got to give him an error on that one, but
so an E5, first error of the ball game.
You're a Waynesburg guy. I know this. I broadcast with Lanny for Terry. So I know whenever there's an error, it's like, oh crap, here we go. What do I gotta guess right.
First pitch, this one's popped up. Shallow center field. DeSalvo reaches back and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. One error made in the inning, one man left on base by Lakeview. We played 3 complete innings. Lakeview in front 4-3 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Building Block Baseball is a local organization dedicated to and actively involved in teaching and development of local baseball talent. 3B provides weekly baseball seminars from January through May to enhance local baseball knowledge for players, coaches, and parents. Building Block Baseball is available for one-on-one development programs, team instructions, and group sections. 3B also provides Lawrence County with their own collegiate summer baseball team. The 3B Barons showcase top collegiate baseball talents of the area. Visit buildingblocksbaseball.com for more information and for a free downloadable documents and videos. Whether you're just learning the game, playing in college, or coaching a team, 3B can get you the building blocks of baseball today.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
We are back here for the top half of the fourth inning. Only one man left on base in the bottom half of the third by Lakeview after Martin reached on an error. There was a combined 4 errors between both of these two teams last week in the winners bracket, which resulted in a 5-2 win for Lakeview. Dom Flapone will bat first here in the inning for Newcastle, followed by Josh Pounds and Parker Bailey. All due up here in the top half of the fourth. Again, championship game here today. If Newcastle wins, there will be a game following this one that is expected to start at approximately 6 p.m. If Lakeview comes out on top, they win their first Tri-County Colt Baseball League championship. Don Flapone batting 190 back in the regular season. Had 3 RBIs across the regular season. He's 0 for 1 so far today with a ground out. First pitch is a hard swing by Flapone. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch. This one's lined foul and out of play. Down the first base side, right into a sea of fans. Tons of fans lined down at the top of the hill, down the first base side. This one's lined to third and caught on the backhand by Montgomery for the first out of the inning.
Kind of feel good whenever all you have to do is just put your glove out on a liner that you set up perfectly before it.
Montgomery didn't have to move much out there. With that, it'll bring up Josh Pounds. First pitch swung on and missed for a strike. 0-1 the count. Pounds struck out swinging back in the second inning. 0-1 pitch swung on and missed again by Pounds. Quickly now 0-2.
A short backstop here at Lakeview, so he had to go get the strikeout completed 2-3.
0-2 pitch called, strike 3. Pounds is down via the strikeout for the second time today. The 4th strikeout on the day for Bell. And the first 2 batters retired here in the 4th. So that'll bring up Parker Bailey, the number 9 hitter. First pitch by Pounds down, or by Bell, excuse me, down into the dirt. Got away from Regal.
Yeah, Bailey had to hit the Tootsie Roll to get out of that one. That one went to his feet.
0-1 pitch, fastball, just misses off the plate, so count will be even now, 1-1. Bailey batted .278. As the 1-1 fastball just misses off the plate for a ball, so make it a 2-1 count. Bell up to 70 pitches here so far. Pitch 71, clips the outside corner for a strike, evens up the count 2 apiece. Bailey walked, and he lines this one up the middle into center field. A 2-out knock here for Parker Bailey. Brings up the top of the lineup card now for Newcastle.
Yeah, good work by Bailey. Shortened up the swing, choked up on the bat, and he was able to skim one up the middle.
5th hit on the day here for Newcastle. Newcastle trails by 1 here in the top half of the 4th. 4-3 is your score. Lakeview in front. First pitch, fastball, just misses below the knees of Rogers. 1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch, misses outside again. 2-0 the count. Rogers 1 for 1 in 2 plate appearances, singled in the first and walked in the second. 2-0 pitch, breaking ball, just got a piece of it was Rogers. Someone kicked back into the chest protector of William Regal. Rogers has scored 1 of 3 runs so far for Newcastle. 2-1 pitch, swung at and chopped at foul by Rogers. That evens up the count 2 apiece. Bailey at first. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Bell looks back at the runner. Bailey takes off, but called strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning here for Bell. As he gets out of it. Only one hit and one man left on base in the fourth by Newcastle. They still trail to Lakeview 4-3 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
Back here for the bottom half of the fourth, a new pitcher comes out for Newcastle. It will be Angelo DeSalvo in place of Josh Pounds. Pounds pitched 3 complete innings while giving up a hit. A walk as well. After Lotta started the game, gave up 4 runs.
So Angelo DeSalvo will come in and pitch, so let's see who's going to be at short now.
Regular season stats for Angelo DeSalvo. It's a 1-0 record and a 5.14 ERA. He will face the 8, 9, and top of the order hitters in the bottom half of the fourth. Looks like Gio Miller will shift from second to short. Flapone goes from third to second. Pounds comes back in at third base. First pitch misses inside for a ball. It's a 1-0 count to Jackson Boothner. Salvo breaking ball. Picked up by Salvo. Throw on to first, not in time. Boothner legs out the infield single. As DeSalvo had tough time getting to it. And Pounds playing a little bit too far back. So it's a leadoff infield single here for Lakeview. So that'll bring up JT Cook. He shows bunt. First pitch outside. Throw back the first backwards tag. Didn't get him.
Real close. Real close. And he's staying on the bag. He's waiting until he passes it.
Throw down to first. Beat Boothner back by a mile. Just had to be a backwards tag by DeSalvo to put the tag on and just missed him.
Also, Boothner, he had to keep his hand on the bag because credit to him, Carlo DeSalvo wasn't letting go of the ball. He wasn't passing it back to the pitcher until he either showed a move or he called time. And now the umpire's having to talk about it.
Yeah, they will get together. Initially, on the first base umpire's side, the tag was never applied to Boothner. So as of right now, the call is safe. Let's see what the verdict is, but by the umpires. as a couple of them disperse, and now the first and third base umpires will now talk about it. A tough call back at first base, but when Carlo DeSalvo caught the ball, had to spin around to put the tag on. It looks like he will be safe.
Barely.
So a chaotic play back at first base before the at-bat to JT Cook has even started. It is an 0-1 count as Cook shows bunt again and misses on it, so it is an 0-2 count. Bufner cautious at the first base bag. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed by Cook. First strikeout on the day for Angelo DeSalvo. Gets the first out of the inning. So the lineup card will flip over back up to the top to Lucas Fagley. Got hit by a pitch in the first inning and popped out as ball gets away from Malley, and now on to second base is Bufner on the pass ball. So it's a 1-0 count now to Lucas Fagley. 0-1 pitch, a comebacker. Right back to DeSalvo, throw on to first in time for the second out. But Bufner advances to third as he slides in head first to third.
Good work by DeSalvo to field that slow comebacker and also look back the runner at second. But that's always a challenge because the second the pitcher lets it go, that runner at second's running on to third, and Bufner, alert, creates a runner at third base.
So Bufner is now on third for Cody Fagley. First pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. For Cody Fagley, 0 for 1 in 2 plate appearances. Walked in the first inning, grounded out in the second. So 1-0 pitch is down low. 2-0 now the count. Here's the 2-0 from DeSalvo, inside for a ball. Now 3-0 the count. Salvo comes set, winds and fires the 3-0. Fastball called for a strike.
A good take sign by Fagley. That one's just almost free ball in there for a pitcher.
See if he swings away here. His 3-1 pitch is up high. A 2-out walk given up by Angelo DeSalvo. Puts runners on the corners for Bell.
Bell 1 for 2. Single and a run scored. Popped out the short his last time up.
Bell back in the regular season hit for a batting average of 381. 30 RBIs. He pulls the first one up sky high, shallow right field. Flapone will make the catch in shallow right field for the third out of the inning. Newcastle, or Lakeview rather, strands 2 on here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Lakeview still in front 4-3 after 4 complete.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Back here for the top half of the fifth inning from Lakeview High School. Myself, Tyler Aaron, alongside Tyler Polk. Another Tyler Squared broadcast here on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
They love them. They love them around here. It's a tradition. It's much like me and Bob Warquist in the first round of the state playoffs. Tyler and Tyler on a broadcast.
Can't beat anything better than Tyler Squared.
No.
Angelo DeSalvo will step in to kick off the top half of the fifth as Newcastle trails by 1. First pitch by Bell, check swung, but rolled a ball. Salvo didn't go the whole way through, so it's a 1-0 count. Breaking ball comes in and called a strike as it gets away from Regal. Gives up the count 1-1. One pitch, breaking ball swung on and missed by DeSalvo. Make it a 1-2 count.
Newcastle's used 3 pitchers. Defensively, only 1 for Lakeview.
Lakeview really wants to close out this game and not play that second game.
Yeah, you have to imagine with Newcastle, they want Carlo DeSalvo in that winner-take-all.
2-2 pitch. Breaking ball grounded down the third base side, but just trickles foul. So we'll do it again, 2-2.
Yeah, you could see the chalk pop up a little bit down that third base line, and then they took a bunny hop to the left.
Bell up to 82 pitches. Here's the 2-2 from the belt. Runs inside, so count runs full. Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of the fifth inning. Here's the payoff pitch. Peeled down to first. He went the whole way around on the check swing. Another strikeout for Maddox Bell. His third in the last 2 innings. Alone here as the first out of the inning is recorded.
Man, it looked like a similar check swing from DeSalvo, like the one to open the at-bat, but this time he's rung up.
So 6 strikeouts now on the day for Bell. So that brings up Paul Malley with a 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 breaking ball inside and in the dirt. Count moves up to 2 balls and no strikes. Malley's 0 for 2 today. Reached first base on a fielder's choice, later scored a run. Then in the second inning, popped out to center field. He hits this one out towards foul territory, long run, and that falls right in between Tanner Vincent and Brady Martin.
Yeah, it split the distance between the two. I think one was waiting for the other to call it off, and no one really called each other off as it found a space in between them.
So count moves to 2-1 now to Malley. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball well off the plate. Now 3-1 the count. Here's the 3-1. This one lined out to left field. That's down there for a base hit. Gets past Bufner into the wall. Malley into second. He's in there standing. A one-out double for Paul Malley. Puts a runner in scoring position here for Newcastle.
Yeah, Bufner looked like he had an eye on it, and then it took a tail to the left and got behind him. Unfortunate, but the money man had it again. Malley with a double.
So Malley's one-out double puts a duck on the pond for Newcastle. And for the cleanup hitter in Carlo DeSalvo, he watches the first pitch run inside for a ball. Bell comes set, kicks and fires. Down low with the fastball, 2-0 the count.
It's 91 pitches for Bell, so they'll have to make a move soon on him.
Cody Figley comes in just to say a couple words to Bell. With his pitch count rising. Here's the 2-0. Fastball gets away from Regal and into third base is Malley off the wild pitch. Carlo DeSalvo is batting 1 for 2 today. Looking to tie up this ball game. He's ahead in the count 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. First strikeout on the day by Lucas Figley. Gets out of the inning, but the Newcastle Red Hurricanes tie up this game at 4 apiece. After the sacrifice out to tie it. So we are all tied up at 4 here after 4.5 complete innings on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Back here for the bottom half of the 5th inning. Parker Montgomery steps in. Now out in center field, moving from third base. First pitch breaking ball. This one's hit out towards right center field. That is going to be caught by Bailey out in center with Lynch right next to him. So 1 pitch, 1 out here to begin the bottom half of the frame. Tanner Vincent will step in. Moves from one side of the diamond to the other, from first to third. Salvo up to 14 pitches since he's came in for Josh Pounds. First pitch called a strike to Vincent, 0-1 the count.
He threw that curveball up a mile high and it managed to have the bottom fall out of it.
0-1 pitch, ground ball to third, picked up by Pounds on his backhand and dropped. Just dropped it in the transition, and Vincent moves to first base. Looks like going to be an E5.
Yeah, didn't have to make a move. Just had to calmly pick it up, and it just plopped out of his glove.
So after the error made by Pounds at third base, brings up Brady Martin with a runner on board for Lakeview. First pitch called a strike. 0-1. Martin's 1 for 2, but reached base in both plate appearances. Last at bat, reached first base off of an error made by Pounds. Then hit a single back in the first inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's popped up, and this one's going to get out of play. Count is now 0-2 to Martin. Vincent on first. Here's the 0-2. Fastball's way upstairs. Count moves now to 1-2. Breaking ball just misses, so count will run full. Four here in the bottom half of the fifth. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called strike 3. First strikeout on the day, or second rather, for Angelo DeSalvo. Gets a big second out in the inning. So that'll bring up the catcher and William Regal. Regal's 0 for 2 today. Grounded out into a double play in the first inning. And then flew out in the third. First pitch fastball called for a strike. Regal in the regular season, 500 batting average, 5 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 fastball, just misses. That will even the count up 1-1. One fastball just misses down low below the knees of Regal. Counts now 2-1. 2-1 pitch swung on and missed for a strike. Set the count 2-2. Two pitch, fastball misses, so count runs full. Now to Regal, and back-to-back batters. Last full count pitch was a strikeout to Martin. Vincent on first, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner goes. Upstairs, ball 4. A 2-out walk. Given up by Angelo DeSalvo. Puts 2 runners on board for Jackson Bufner. Malley will come out to talk to DeSalvo.
Friendly reminder that if Lakeview has the lead in the final inning, if they're able to get Newcastle out, that's it. You have a champion.
Big at bat here for Bufner with 2 on and 1 in scoring position. First pitch falls in for a strike.
This Newcastle team, again, last year out of the losers bracket, able to walk away with a championship.
A 1 pitch breaking ball, well outside. So the count is now even up at 1 apiece. See the outfield playing very deep, pretty much on the invisible warning track out there. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed by Bufner. Now 1-2.
And doesn't have to have it all. Just get something into an area, and you're back in front.
Here's the 1-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. Angelo DeSalvo gets out of it with his 3rd strikeout on the day. Strands 2 on board here in the bottom half of the 5th. 1 error is made, 2 men left on base here in the bottom half of the 5th by the Lakeview Sailors. Still tied up at 4 as we approach the top half of the 6th inning.
Building Block Baseball is a local organization dedicated to and actively involved in teaching and development of local baseball talent. 3B provides weekly baseball seminars from January through May to enhance local baseball knowledge for players, coaches, and parents. Building Block Baseball is available for one-on-one development programs, team instructions, and group sections. 3B also provides Lawrence County with their own collegiate summer baseball team. The 3B Barons showcase top collegiate baseball talents of the area. Visit buildingblocksbaseball.com for more information and for free downloadable documents and videos. Whether you're just learning the game, playing in college, or coaching a team, 3B can get you the building blocks of baseball today.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
All tied up at 4 here as we begin the top half of the 6th inning. With that, for the remainder of the ball game, Tyler Polk will come back in and take over play-by-play duties.
Thanks, Tyler. What a game we had here so far. Both teams with 4 runs apiece. Newcastle coming in with 6 hits, and they've left 3 on base, 1 error. And on the other side for Lakeview, they also have 1 error, and they have 4 hits, and they've left 7 on base. Kanan Lynch to lead off 6-7-8 for Newcastle. And Lynch lifts this one in the shallow right field, and the catch is made by JT Cook as he avoids Maddox Bell. So P4 with some intrigue for out number 1 to begin this top of the 6th.
That play could have ended really bad as it was Bell, Cook, and Martin all coming and converging in on each other. Fortunately, Cook able to make the catch with no contact made between the three of them.
It wouldn't have been a sandwich served at the Lakeview Deli, no doubt. Dom Flapone at the plate. He's 0 for 2. First time up, grounded out to short, and then his last time, a line out at third base. Breaking ball outside. 2-0. 2-0. Called strike on Flapone, 2-1. Scoreboard doing scoreboard things, it happens. 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Josh Pounds up next. There's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2 now. Full count. There's a payoff to Flapone, and it misses low, ball 4. So that will be the second walk by Fagley. And then we have a courtesy runner for Newcastle. Rather with Flapone, that's a pinch runner, actually. Number 14. Josh Pounds at the plate. Actually, they also ruled in a pinch hitter as well.
So it looks like the pinch runner is going to be Brody Young, the sophomore out of Newcastle.
One-two count. And Cam Smiley now at the plate for Pounds, who was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Swinging a miss, strike 3, runner goes, and the throwdown is in time. It's a strike him out, throw him out double play.
You can't pull that one out any better. Get the double play to end the inning, where it could have been 2 outs and a runner in scoring position for Newcastle. You just take that right away.
So after the strike him out, throw him out, nothing doing for Newcastle. Head to the bottom of the 6th. We're tied at 4 apiece in the Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship on LCSN.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th changes to the defensive alignment for Newcastle. Now in at third base is Alex Rogers. Caden Lynch moves from right field to left field. Then entering the game in right field is Cam Smiley. Angelo DeSalvo is still the pitcher for Newcastle. As JT Cook will come up to the plate. 9-1-2. Here in the bottom of the sixth as Lakeview trying to get some runs across and have an opportunity to wrap this championship up. Cook's 0 for 2, grounded out the third his first time up and a strikeout his last time. First pitch, flies this one to left center field, and that will get down in shallow left center. So a long looping single for JT Cook to get Lakeview started here in the bottom of the sixth.
It was a long run for Caden Lynch out in left field. He was running so fast, the sunglasses pretty much came off, and the hat was well behind him, and that one just falls right in front of him. So a leadoff single for JT Cook.
Fagley at the plate. 0 for 2, a hit by pitch and a run scored. Pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 misses, 2-0. Cook at first, no one gone, 2-0 count. Pitch to Fagley's outside, 3-0. To Fagley's a 4-pitch walk. Third issued by Angelo DeSalvo's last year, a first-team TCCBL South pitcher. Now UPMC trip to the mound here as it's first and second with no one out as Lakeview trying to wrap up a championship in a fantastic season. UPMC Orthopedic Care is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for sports medicine services. To schedule an appointment at any of the 4 Lawrence County locations, call 724-983-7000.
Well, you're in a perfect position right now if you're Lakeview. You got 2 on, nobody out, and your 2, 3, 4 hitters potentially all able to bat, and your most powerful hitters.
All 4 of Lakeview's runs came in the bottom of the 4th. Newcastle able to scrape out 2 to begin the game, 1 in the top of the second, and then back in the top of the 5th, another one to tie it up. And that was on a rundown situation allowing Malley to score. Cody Fagley at the plate. 1 for 2. Little twister on the ground to try to flip over at third to get the lead runner. Not in time. As that goes as a fielder's choice. That situation. But the bases are loaded with no one gone.
What a bunt there by Cody Flagley.
That was more like a swinging bunt in that situation.
Only one able to get to it was DeSalvo, as Rogers was already behind the third base bag. So he had to come over to third base, and Miller nowhere close to it. So it was just a pitcher's ball at that point and works to perfection.
Maddox Bell now at the plate. He leads the team in RBIs and home runs. That's 4 home runs this season and 30 RBIs, and he has a big opportunity for Lakeview. First pitch, swinging, and fouls it off right side. And you don't need to bring them all home. Just one. Get that lead and then add more. Breaking ball well outside. 1-1. Newcastle, defending champions, trying to get themselves a chance to take the lead in the 7th. There's the 1-1. High breaking ball gets away, but it took a perfect bounce off the backstop. We're going to go wild. You'll take it on that one. And short backstop here at Lakeview. Hitter's ballpark, but a catcher's backstop. Here's the 2-1 to Bell. Fouled it back. Cook at third. Lucas Fagley at second. Cody Fagley at first. 2-2 count, no one out. From the stretch to Salvo to pitch. Bell puts that in the air to left center field. Way back. Get out of here, ball. A grand slam for Maddox Bell.
Well, there's a reason why he's your number 3 hitter. And he shows it today. Started out the game, pitched hot on the mound, and just sails that one well out to the tree line in left center. And now Lakeview blows this game open, leading it now 8-4.
Fifth home run of the season for Bell, and it doesn't get much bigger than that. And you knew the second contact was made, it was out of here. That was a rocket all the way to the tree line. So we got a new pitcher coming. Gio Miller, and just a reminder, we're a few weeks away from the first Friday Night Football broadcast of the year. Get in the game and showcase your business on LCSN. Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet for the 2025-26 school year and have your business or organization's commercial played on over 150 broadcasts of Lawrence County sporting events, all while supporting our local student athletes. For more information, message us on social media or send an email to lcsportsnet@lcap.org. And you can see moments like that. Maddox Bell ringing the bell with a grand slam. Lakeview ahead 8-4. Here in the bottom of the 6th. So now it's the center fielder, Parker Montgomery. First pitch inside for ball 1-0. Popped up, middle of the infield. Playable for the shortstop, and the catch made for out number 2. 1 out, excuse me.
So it looks like on the defensive side, just a 1-for-1 swap here as Angelo DeSalvo goes to shortstop and Gio Miller comes in to pitch here for Newcastle.
Comebacker to the pitcher, Miller, throws on to first in time. That is out number 2. First pitch from Miller is away for a ball on Brady Martin. Martin 1 for 3 today with a single. Two balls, no strikes. The next pitch. Halfway off the barrel and fouled off the third base line.
Much like a swinging bunt there down the third base side.
Check swing and a little bit of a hopper. Two one slider outside, 3-1. Still a chance for Newcastle at the plate, but grand slam puts a dent into those plans. Full count. 3-2, misses. Ball 4. Next up is the catcher, William Regal. 0 for 2. Rounded into a double play. Popped out the short, and his last time up, reached on a base on balls. First pitch to Regal. Fastball in there for a strike. Catching the outside edge. 0-1. 0-1 for Miller. That's ruled a strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Two outs, a runner on first. The 0-2 gets away, and that will allow Martin to advance to second on the wild pitch. One-two breaking ball misses away, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Swung on and missed. Regal down on strikes. First strikeout for Miller, and that retires the side, but the damage is done. Off a grand slam, Lakeview now ahead by 4 as we'll head to the top of the 7th. Last chance for Newcastle as you're watching coverage of the 2025 Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship game on LC SportsNet.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Last chance for the Canes. 9-1-2. Parker Bailey, Alex Rogers, and Angelo DeSalvo due up for the Red Hurricanes, the defending champions, but man, a big-time grand slam by Maddox Bell has definitely taking a wind out of their sails, but hey, get a few base runners, make something happen, you never know. If Lakeview gets back to bat, it's Bufner, Cook, and Lucas Fagley due up for the Sailors. First pitch to Bailey. It's in the dirt. 1-0. 2 plate appearances for Parker Bailey. A base on balls, came around and scored his first time up, and then a single his last time. Swings and misses for strike one. Fly ball right center field. Ranging over to make the catch is Brady Martin for out number one. So back to the top of the order with Alex Rogers. First pitch outside for a ball. Fagley would get the win in this situation as he was the pitcher when the lead was established. Fly ball center field, hit pretty well to the track, the wall, gone! Alex Rogers makes it interesting, a solo home run to center field. And Newcastle is within 3. Lakeview still leads 8-5.
Well, Montgomery out in center field was not too far in front of the center field wall. And you just watch him trickle back and eventually just watch it go over his head. And a great response by Rogers here in the 7th inning to make this a 3-run game.
And popped up out of play right in front of us. Then it turned to behind us for Angelo DeSalvo. There's the 0-1, swung on and missed by DeSalvo. 0-2. In the dirt. It squibs away from Regal. 1-2. One, two. Ripped in the left field, shallow left center, but it's caught by the shortstop. Cody Fagley to put Newcastle down to their final out. Ball to Malley, 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0. Swooped in low, 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. Three-zero pitch. Called strike, 3-1. Malley wanted that one to go even lower for a ball.
He was ready to throw the back to the Newcastle dugout.
3-1. Swings and misses. And the Canes down to their final strike.
Malley has scored 2 of the 5 Newcastle runs.
Here's the 3-2. Gets him swinging. The Lakeview Sailors are the Tri-County Colt Baseball League champions. Final score, Lakeview 8, Newcastle 5. Put a bow on it with our Tri-County Principals Association postgame show right after this on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
The 2025 Tri-County Colt Baseball League champions, the Lakeview Sailors, they defeat Newcastle 8-5 off a grand slam by Maddox Bell in the bottom of the 6th. That's the difference. So a home run by Alex Rogers made it a little close. Lucas Fagley shuts the door, gets the win, only giving up 1 earned run. Fantastic championship game. Would you say, Tyler?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it started out with a electric first inning when Newcastle came in, scored 2 runs, and then Lakeville responded, got 4 runs. And it was a 4-2, and then Newcastle just kept on clawing away back, got the tying game. And then, like you said, Bell with that absolute blast into the trees for the grand slam. And, Newcastle even fought back, hit a solo home run on their own in the 7th inning by Alex Rogers. Just comes up a little bit short and just misses.
Maddox Bell with 2 runs scored. He went 2 for 4 with a grand slam on that. He gets the nod. He's the best player today, no doubt. Let's get the line score for our pitchers.
Yeah, for Lakeview, Bell, 4 1/3 innings, gave up 6 hits, 6 runs, 4 walks, 4 runs. Then for Fagley, 2 2/3 innings pitched, a hit, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a run given up. And then on the other side, 4 pitchers in for Newcastle. Lotta did not record an out in his start, gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, 4 runs. Pounds came in, pitched 3 innings in relief of Lotta, gave up only a hit and a walk. And then DeSalvo came in, pitched the 2 complete innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 3 walks. And then Miller came in 1 inning in relief of DeSalvo, got a strikeout and a walk. And that's all the final lines, I guess, for the Newcastle pitchers.
Yep. So the winning pitcher is Lucas Fagley, and the loss is credited to Angelo DeSalvo for Newcastle. Hard luck loss for DeSalvo. Final line score first for the victorious And 2025 Colt League champion Lakeview Sailors, they had 8 runs on 6 hits. They have 1 error, and they left 7 on base. And on the other side for Newcastle, finishing in second place this year, they had 5 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, and 6 left on base. Karn City is in third place for the Tri-County Colt Baseball League Championship in the year 2025. And, well, we're close to that time. It's almost high school football season, 25 days away from the first Friday night football broadcast of the year. Get in the game and showcase your business on LCSN. Advertise on Lawrence County SportsNet for the 2025-26 school year and have your business or organization's commercial played on over 150 broadcasts of Lawrence County sporting events, all while supporting our local student athletes. For more information, message us on social media, or send an email to lcsportsnet at lcap, that's lccap dot org, O-R-G. And that wraps up, I guess that finally puts the bow on 2024-2025 for us. We're on to the next one here. And want to give a thank you to Matt Flannery, Garrett Dolan, and of course my broadcast partner, Tyler Aaron. My name's Tyler Polk. One last time, our final score. Lakeview 8, Newcastle 5. Lakeview, the Tri-County Colt Baseball League champions. And for one last